Hi everyone, it's Annie from Now There's a Crafty Idea, and I'm here with a bit of a different video today. It's going to be like a bit of a haul, a bit of a show and tell, and a bit of a catch up on what's going on the channel and that. And I just wanted to let everybody, you know, catch you up on what I've been up to and what's coming, and you know, a couple of things that I've managed to buy, and yeah, just some bits and pieces and different stuff, and some things that I have promised in previous videos and I've forgotten to show you, or I've forgotten to you know, just to pull out and when I've mentioned them. So this one's going to be kind of like that. So I don't think I'll have time for crafting, but if we do, we might just do a little bit of collage or something, maybe, we'll see. So first of all, haul. I was very lucky. We were actually looking for some furniture, and it's been a long time coming because of lockdown, but there's some places opened up, and there is a vintage and antique furniture warehouse not far from where we live, and we decided to go and give it a try because we'd never been there before. And when we got there, it was absolutely amazing. There was only us in because the gentleman who ran it, he was only letting 2 or 3 people in at a time, but we went on a Sunday, so there wasn't very many people anyway. There was only us in, and we had, you know, lots of hand gel and things like that, and he was spraying the disinfectant spray and that, so it was really good. So I felt safe being in there. And when I went in, he had one of the bookshelves and he had a few books on that there were like old vintage books and that, and I saw these 2. Now I asked him, are the books for sale? He was like, make me an offer. So I did, and I got them at a really reasonable price. You can see this one's from 1910. This one I think is about the same period. It might even be earlier, but look at that, isn't that great? That's an absolutely great piece of ephemera. But what I've bought them for is because look at all these wonderful adverts. So what I'm going to do is I am going to scan these. You can see they've been probably stuck in somebody's attic for a while, but I'm going to scan these. I'm pretty sure this one's from earlier. I don't think it's got a date on. Let's see. No, I don't think it does. I could probably look it up and find it, but yeah, anyway, look at all these, aren't they great? Nature's Road to Health. So yeah, I'm going to scan them all, and we'll see what we can. We'll put out a nice little digital for everybody to use these lovely ads, because some of them are absolutely great. Look at these, aren't they great? I just love them. I think they're wonderful. So yeah, so that's them, and this one's great as well. It's got some nice pictures in as well, which I might scan and put in a separate pack. But there's stories and things in them as well. So yeah, but mostly I got them for the adverts because I like the vintage ads, and I think that they look great as pieces of ephemera. Look at that, isn't that great? Johnson's Clean Floor. I love it. So yeah, keep looking out for them. I'll tell you, I'll show you the packs, the ephemera packs, before I put them on the digital packs. I'll print them out and show you them. So that's something to look forward to. Another thing that I managed to get, I actually went to Hobbycraft. Now I was going with my husband. He wanted to go, oh, I've lost a piece. My husband wanted to go through to one of the shops there. Oh, what's it called? It's a, I don't know. Anyway, it's an exercise shop, and a Hobbycraft was there, and I haven't been to Hobbycraft purely and simply because, like I say, I've been a bit frightened to go shopping. But when I looked at it, they're only letting a certain amount of people in the store, to have someone on the door stopping you from going in until someone comes out, and there was a proper hand sanitizing station, so I felt really safe going in there as well. So I went in and I got myself a little bit of flowers. So I looked all the way around because I was looking for Tim Holtz papers, and though they did have a Tim Holtz paper there, it wasn't the one I wanted. So I got these flowers instead, and aren't they gorgeous? These tiny little ones. I thought they'd remind me of Mayflower, which is my favourite flower in the world. And I know that it's no longer spring, but I love them, so I'm going to be using them. Some of them have got bling on and some of them haven't, so it looks great. And then these They are very sparkly. I think you can just see that on the camera. But they're this lovely cream colour, and I thought with the distressing ink over the top, they're quite flat, so there's not much dimension in them. And then these ones I've had before. I mean, you've seen me use these. If you've watched the channel for a bit, you've seen me use these on other projects, and these are great as well. Again, they take some of them are already distressed, but the ones that aren't, they take the distressing ink really well, and they're actually faded, some of them, to make them look as though the colours faded out of them. So yeah, I just thought, I'm running out of flowers. I've only got about 2 of these left, and then I saw all these and I was like, oh yeah, I'm going to have some of them. So there was them, and then I also got, because I couldn't find the Tim Holtz paper that I wanted, I bought this one, and it is it's gardenia, and it's what's the name, first edition. It's a first edition paper, and they are absolutely gorgeous papers. And the good thing about this is you get a variety of different papers. So these ones are pearlescent, and they're one-sided, so it's nice, but it's still pearlescent on the back. And I just love this one. So there's 3 of that. There's 3 of each paper, I think. And again, another pearlescent one. And then this is a heavy, really heavy textured paper. And what I like about this stuff, I don't know if you can see the texture in it, you might not be able to see it, but what I like about this is it's very thick and heavy. This was going to make some great journal covers. So there's 3 of that, and then again, this is the heavy textured paper, and look at that. You know, I was talking about making a big journal, and boom, I found this. Isn't it great? And then of course this is one-sided print, but the prints are absolutely gorgeous. I mean, look at them, and they're lovely. And then again, one-sided, and this, like I said, there's 3 of each. And look at the birds, and this colour, oh, I love this colour. It's got to be one of my favourite colours. And then this one's embossed, and it's a bit sparkly. It's not my favourite, but I also do think it'll look lovely. You know, if you were going to make a gardening journal, it would look lovely as your signature cover. So that's that one. And then again, another gardening one, which this one's double-sided. So you've got these lovely dragonflies on one side and gardening on the other, which I love. And then this one I've already used, so there's only 2 of this one left. But this again is double-sided, so you've got this lovely polka dot on that side. And I'll show you in a minute what I've made with it. And then this one again, it's got a lovely stripe, which is just, it's beautiful. The colours I'm in love with. This is one of my favourites. I absolutely adore this. Look at that. It's upside down in the book for some reason, but it's got all these lovely bugs on one side and ladybugs on the other, and I love that. And then we've got these lovely bird houses. And they've got wellies on the other side. I'm not so into the wellies, but you know, in a gardening journal it'll look really nice. And look at this. I mean, one of the reasons I picked this one up is because I'm going to do the naturalist journal, and this has got a lot of naturalism like kind of patterns in. So look at this one. This is my absolute favourite of all. I love it. And on the other side, how perfect is that for the naturalist journal? So over the moon. And then this one I love. I don't know if they've put it in the other way that it should have been, but I love the pattern side, and I also love this because it's just great. So yeah, so that's that. So if you get a chance to pick that one up, it is really good, and the cardstock is really good quality, and I just love it, and it's so textural as well, which is great because, you know, I'm a tactile person. So yeah, first edition paper, gardenia, 12 by 12 if you get a chance. If you like it, that is, because I mean, you might not like it as much as I do. I'm waxing lyrical. And then I had another shopping spree, but this one on Amazon of all places, because I was looking for these, and I was looking on Etsy for them, and I couldn't really see any that I liked on Etsy. And then I went on Amazon looking for something completely different, and you know how those ad spy things pick things up from one site to another, and then the flash ads at you? Well, actually it worked this time. It was good, so I got these. So these are just absolutely great. They're just the washi stickers. I haven't even opened them up properly yet, but this one's all kind of flowers and numbers, which I'm looking forward to using. I'm going to have to put them all in my ephemera folios. Then this one, it's called A Time to Remember. Now there was one coffee one which I didn't want because I didn't want to do a coffee journal, but when I've looked at this, it actually is all about coffee, so I might have to do a coffee journal now. I mean, I've got a nice kit actually for a coffee journal. I might, we'll see. You never know. And then there was this one, which again is, I think it's kind of botanical, and it's got some nice sayings in, and then it's got nice butterfly bits in, and they're just really nice. I like washi stickers because you can really, like, if you wanted to use the background or incorporate it into the background, it's good. And then again, this is more flowers because I'd run out of flowers, I had none left. And Tiger for some reason hasn't done the other flowers that I show you with the bit bling on, so I need to get them. And then this one, I don't know what made me pick this one because it's not my usual aesthetic, and I'll show you. It's not, but when I saw it I fell in love with it. Mostly I think because of these guys. I love magpies, and then see, it's kind of like, I don't know if I was kind of in a Halloweeny kind of mood, because that's supposed to be your lungs, and then there's your hands, and they are kind of zombie hands with flowers, and then it's just very strange. There's some very strange bits in it that I don't know, I must have been thinking about Halloweeny. But there are some really nice pieces as well, and I like the clock and that, and yeah, so it's something different, and you know, you should always challenge yourself with the different things. And I thought, you know, I'll give it a go, and if nothing else, it'll come in handy at Halloween. I didn't do a Halloween journal last year, but I am going to do one this year, so they'll come in handy for that. And I mean, some of the pieces in there are not, like, you know, they're just nice pieces that will go into any kind of journal really. So yeah, so I've got them, and I like the packaging as well, which I might use too. So I got those, so that's another part of the haul. Now what was the other thing? Oh, I treated myself to a junk journal. So I was watching Gail, and Gail had gotten some nice happy mail off a lady called, her shop is called Janie B Journals. So I went to have a look at the shop, and I ended up falling in love with this journal. So I've treated myself to a new journal because I wanted, my daughter's been talking about making a recipe ephemera, a recipe book, because of, she loves all my recipes and that. And I just thought to myself, do you know what, I haven't actually got my recipes written down anywhere. I do them all from memory. So I thought, I'm going to get myself a nice journal, and I'm going to start writing down my recipes. So this is going to be my recipe journal. Now she sent this, isn't that gorgeous? She does some digitals, and I've got to say, I've already bought 3 of the digitals. I will put a link in down below for you so that you can see, because honestly she does some fantastic work. So this is a nice little envelope full of lots of lovely little bits and pieces, and an extra ephemera. It's got like nice avocado dyed paper in there, and then it's got this lovely trim that was popped in. So you know, that's a nice idea to put a bit of trim in, because it kind of makes, you know, you get sometimes you get extra ephemera in that, but the trims themselves I'll never think to put in. Now I will. And then it came with this. Now this is the one I'm going to use for my, I wasn't expecting this. When I bought it, I thought I was just getting them, and then this lovely book turned up, and I've got to say I love it. And it's got a lovely feel to the cover, and look at that, isn't that gorgeous? So this is going to be my recipe book, and I can't wait to start filling it all out. And isn't this gorgeous? I mean, really, she's just, I love her coffee dyeing. Look at that. Isn't that perfect? There's some lovely little patterns in that. And then our tags and things are just lovely. And I've seen some nice ideas, and I hope, Janie, I hope you don't mind if I try some of your ideas on the channel. I will give you credit for them, but you just inspired me so much in so many different ways. I've actually emailed her and asked her if I can show the journal and some of our digitals, and she was very kind and said yes. She even offered to give me some of the journals for free so that I could showcase. I was like, no, thank you very much, that's very kind, but I've already bought them. And no, I'm not looking for free things. I know a lot of, you know, there's a big problem on YouTube with people asking for free. No, Janie, I very much appreciate you and very much appreciate your art, and I am pleased and happy to pay for it. So, but that was a very kind offer. Isn't this great? And now, I don't know if this is a piece of original artwork, but isn't it gorgeous? It's just lovely. It's just my kind of thing. I like that. And then there's just all sorts of little tuck-ins and little pockets. But the main thing that I like about it is there's a lot of journaling space so that I can get my recipes written down. And then some lovely envelopes. I mean, look at this. Isn't that great? Nice big piece of paper there. And it's just a lovely, lovely little pattern on it. And I'm in love with this. I'm really in love with it. I love your coffee dyeing, Janie. You should really put some of that in your shop as well, because really it's gorgeous. It's unusual. It's unusual, and I like that. The colour of it is fantastic. Mine always goes too dark, but I mean, look at this. Isn't this great? This is one of the things that I wanted to try and emulate, because I just think it's fantastic. Isn't that lovely? It's like a little book, and then you've got little tuck-ins, and then it just fits across the top of the page, so across the side of the page, sorry. So it just goes like that. Isn't that great? Love it. So yeah, so this is my little present to myself. It's my birthday present to myself. My birthday is not till August, but yeah, it's my birthday present to myself. But look at that. There's some really great ideas. You have some really great ideas, Janie. Oh, how gorgeous is that? I mean, seriously, it's beautiful. And look at that. I never thought about that. That's a really great idea. And you could pop that as a tuck-in, or you could have it as a belly band. But it's just using like the shapes from your cutter. So again, there's another idea I'm going to give a go at, if you don't mind, Janie, of course. And then a nice little notebook. Look at that. Isn't that great? I'm just loving it. So yeah, I'm so happy, and it's just beautiful. Isn't it great? It's lovely. And then there's this, which is just wonderful. I love this. So it's like a little wallet fold, and it's just, look at the paper. That's gorgeous. And look how all these lovelies, beautiful tags, little envelopes, and it's, oh, I think this is avocado dyed, which is one of the reasons why I loved it so much, because I haven't ever tried avocado dyeing. I'm just never gotten round to it. But look at this. I love little bits and pieces like this. It's just great. And this is a nice big tag. Isn't that great? I love a big tag. And yeah, so I've never tried the avocado dyeing yet. See, isn't that just, it's just a simple idea, but look how effective that is. It decorates your page, and then there's a little secret journaling spot. So I'm really looking forward to so this one, I'm not sure exactly what I'm going to use it for, but I think I'm going to use it as kind of my thankfulness blessings journal, because I haven't got one of them yet. I've got my normal journal that I write in, and then I want the other one for my recipes, but this I think I'll just, what is it that they call it, a gratitude journal, because I'm very grateful for this journal. Oh, look at this. Isn't it just, I just can't stop like pouring over it. And look at this. I love this idea. Isn't that great? A big old tuck out, and then that over the top of it is another nice envelope, so it just encompasses that page, and then underneath that you've got some more bits. Isn't that great? I love this paper. I don't know what paper it is, but it's really, really nice. And so that's my birthday present to myself. So if you get a chance, folks, pop over and see our channel, sorry, our shop, and I'm going to put all the links down below. And I'm going to show you the digitals as well, because I've downloaded one, because lo and behold, you know, I was talking about a bee journal. Well, she has this fantastic digital kit. Let me just pop this away and then I'm going to show you. Came in this lovely little bag as well, which is great. So I'm happy with that. And then this is the kit. Now I've fussy cut some of it out, so you're going to see it all kind of not as it's printed. But I mean, look at this ephemera that you get with it. You'd get tons with it. So you get these nice little I don't know what to call them now, it's gone. And then just lots of lovely bits of ephemera, I mean, and then these gorgeous pockets. Look at that, isn't that gorgeous? And then more ephemera, and then, oh, look at that. Isn't that just beautiful? And then loads more ephemera. I haven't even finished cutting it all out yet. You get these lovely tags and things. I can't wait to start playing with it. Look at that, isn't that absolutely gorgeous? I haven't finished cutting that one out yet, so I'll keep all them on. And these ones I haven't finished fussy cutting. You can see I've been sitting fussy cutting. But these are the banners, that's what they're called, and the tab tops, and then these lovely little cards which I love tucking into pockets. And then there's more and more and more ephemera, and then you've got all these journal cards, which are great and I can't wait to play with. And these lovely tags, I mean, look at those, look at that, isn't that gorgeous? I mean, and the colour of this, I've got to say, it's just wonderful. I know my tones tend to go blues and purples, but this is just, I'm in awe of it. Look at that, isn't that gorgeous? So yeah, there's that. And then this is the actual paper. Now I've printed front and back, so you get, I think I've printed out all of the main pages. I haven't used all of the back pages, and I have, I think on a couple of the pages I've printed off one of the other kits. And I'm going to just, because what I've got is I've got the bee themed, the yellow rose and the botanical yellows. So I've kind of mixed the backing pages up, but this is just the bee journal one. But look at that, isn't that gorgeous? Absolutely beautiful. I'm loving it. I'm in awe and I can't wait to use it. Isn't that lovely? I think it's going to make an absolutely gorgeous journal, and I can't, you know, I couldn't think of a better kit to use for a bee journal, because it's absolutely stunning. Isn't that lovely? Hive syrup, I love that. That's just stunning. And this one, I think this has got to be my favourite. I love it. Look at that backing paper, isn't that lovely? Be perfect for journaling over. So that was me me Janie B journals shopping spree. So yeah, I didn't print out the other digitals that I got, the yellow rose and the botanical yellows. I've got to say though, I'm absolutely in awe of them. They're beautiful. They're as beautiful as this one. And then she's got quite a few more, so give her a check out. I'm going to leave the links down below for you to check it out. And then get yourself these kits, because they're gorgeous. Another kit I've bought, which I think a lot of people did get, and I've been fussy cutting it out, so a lot of it is just cut out, and that is the it is the tag Fab-rication collab with Artie Mays and Love Junk Journals, and I've got to say, look at all this ephemera you get. You just get huge amounts of stuff. I'm still cutting it out, you know, I've got that much fussy cutting to do, but you get all these lovely tags and they're just all wonderful. There's like lots of different sizes all the way up to the biggest ones. Perfect. And then there's all of this ephemera. I mean, there's just huge amounts. You couldn't possibly use all of the ephemera. There's just huge amounts of ephemera with it. And even more tags. Look at them ones. They're even more tags, the smaller ones. Butterflies galore, and tab tops and mushrooms and just all the good stuff, and then words, and you know, absolutely great. I mean, look at these pictures, aren't they great? I'm loving them. That's not them. There's just so much. So again, I'll put the links down below. If you haven't seen this, Gail, I think Gail's bought it as well, and she showed it not cut out. So yeah, if you want to see it before it's all cut out, look at all these bits of ephemera. I mean, just so much, just so much. I'm going to set up its own ephemera folder, I think, because yeah, it's just, there's that much, and it's just absolutely wonderful. So if you want to see it, the kit printed out before it's cut out, pop over to Gail Agostinelli. Again, I'll leave links down below for Gail. I'll leave links down below for Artie Mays and for Love Junk Journals, and check them out, because this is, I'll tell you what, this is the best money you're going to spend on an ephemera kit. Really brilliant, absolutely wonderful. So I'm just in the middle of cutting all them out. So that'll be coming up in a future video. I'm going to be doing a video, maybe more than one video, because there's so much on those tags, and I might make it part of Tag Tuesday, and I'll show you which ways I'm going to decorate them, and how they're going to go. And then the last piece of news, I think, because I've been talking for a long time now, I have the Ladybird Junk Journals. Now, these were very popular when I made them before, and I've decided I was going to do one for my 500 subscriber group giveaway. So I thought, well, instead of just doing the one, let's do another series. So we're doing another series. So I'll just move these ones aside because they're separate. So the series I'm going to do are these ones. So I'm going to, I haven't decided which one is going to be the giveaway yet, but what I'm going to do when I'm making the journal, we're going to do a multi-make. So show you how I do my multi-makes. So that's coming up. I still haven't decided yet which I'm going to do first, the botanical or this, and I'm itching to get at the bee journal as well now. But yeah, there's so many I want to do, just not enough time. So yeah, but this is going to be a new series I'm doing, so hopefully you'll watch me making those, and I'll show you start to finish, and then I'll show you multi-making. The reason I love these so much is I do like the size of them. They're a nice size for a small journal, and again, it's the artwork. I love the artwork in them. And they so remind me of my childhood. I think I had most of these, you know, when I was a kid, but just the artwork in them, and they're just wonderful. I just think beautiful books. Loads of kids learn to read from these books. So yeah, and then the last part of that is I finally got what to look for in spring. So now I have what to look for in spring, what to look for in summer, what to look for in autumn, and what to look for in winter. So I'm going to make them all into their own journals. I was going to do them one each per season, but I think what I'll do is I'm going to make them all into their own journals, and I'm going to do them all together. So when I'm doing the ephemera for one, you can see how I change it for each of these. So it'll be kind of the same type of ephemera, but it'll be, you know, it'll have a winter theme or an autumn theme or a summer theme or a spring theme, and it's another, you know, another series that I thought I would do. So I'll be getting them ready, and I'm not sure, I mean, I don't think I'll be selling them together, but I don't know, you know, if somebody's like that interested, then maybe I will, but I'll probably just list them separately. But I've been looking for this one because I had these three and I was looking for this one and I could not get it anywhere. And then my husband found it on eBay and he was like, isn't that the one you're looking for? I was like, yes, buy it quickly before somebody else does. So yeah, so that's 2 series that are coming up. Then there's the bee journal that I've just shown you, and then what else was that? Oh yes, my ephemera folders. Now I made the stamp, I'm just going to move these out of the way. I made the stamp folder. I'm just going to get all these out of here because I'm not sure. There we go. Right. And it's put my other ephemera folders to shame because the other ones I did, and a couple of them, excuse me, a couple of them I haven't finished all the pages in them. And I did use glue to put the vellum in, and the problem with the glue is that it doesn't stick as well, you know. It's the vellum, if you pull it too hard or if you try and dig too deep, it ends up just snapping, and then, you know. So I've put together, I was doing these off camera, so I'd already cut them all out and got them all ready just to put together, and then I thought, well, why not, like, you know, you can just show everybody the rest of the process of how you put a big ephemera folder together. So I'm going to be doing that as well. So I'm going to be really busy for at least 2 months. So that's going to take us up to autumn, and then in autumn we'll decide what we're going to do then. But this is going to be really, it's going to be a great one, because what I'll do is I'm going to cut another one out, so I'll show you all the dimensions and everything, and then I'll show you how I put them together, because having done the original ones, I've figured out a few bugs that need working out, and now I'm kind of hoping that these are going to be new and improved and done a little bit better, so they'll stand up properly, and hopefully these ones won't fall on my head a lot. Well, I've moved the junk journals now, I've moved my ephemera folios now anyway, so they're not falling on my head anymore. But yeah, so that's something coming up. So we've got that, and again I've got so many things I want to do. So that's just, I thought I would just get you up to date on what's happening, show you a little bit of a haul, and show you what I've been buying myself, and yeah. So I know it's been a bit of a strange video because it's supposed to be a craft video, and I didn't do much crafting really, did I? But I just thought it would be a nice change to catch it up on where I am, and I would love for you to give us any comments or suggestions. Pop them down below. If you think anything's a really great idea, if there's something else you want to see, I'll try and slot it somewhere onto the list. If there's something that you want, you know, if there's one of these projects that I've shown you that you're like, let's do that one first, tell me what you want to see me do first, because I've got gesso all over my fingers, because that's, you know, that's helpful to me to know what it is that you want to see, and to know that I'm doing the right things, because sometimes I'm doing things and I'm like, is this what people want to see? Is, you know, are they really looking forward to it? I've got gesso everywhere. I've been working on a new project to do, and I'm gesso everywhere. So yeah, drop us a comment, let me know, tell me what you're up to as well in your craft room. I love knowing what yous are doing, because, you know, what journals are you working on now, what ephemera have you been making, what other craft projects have you got going? Let me know, tell me down below, and drop a like, and please do subscribe, and hopefully we'll get all of these projects done in a timely fashion. Yeah. We're going to be here for a long time. That's not to mention all the other stuff that I've already got on my list. I mean, I've got the tea journals that are still half done. I've got some mini journals that I'm trying to make. I've been making up some fabric bundles to put on the Etsy, which I wanted to show you, but I can't show you right now, because I'm busy cutting them out and everything. I have digitals. Oh God, I've got about 7 different digital packs in the mix, and it's just trying to find time to do it all. But I will let you know when I get them finished, especially those the books that I've just shown you with the advertisements on. They're going to be in a digital as well, and I've got some fantastic ephemera I want to share. And yeah, so lots happening, lots coming, and please tell me what you enjoy, what you don't enjoy. Give me any suggestions, you know, be kind, and just leave us a comment, even if it's just to say hey, you know, because I love hearing from you. So I hope you're all safe, I hope you're all well, so stay healthy and happy crafting. Bye.